We felt early on when we got in post-production that we should be filling the soundtrack with the music that these girls were listening to at that time. We filmed, I believe, in the summer of '79. The picture was released in 1980. I was living in a rental house on St. Ives above Sunset Plaza Drive at the time, and down at the bottom of Sunset Plaza Drive was Tower Records. We're really dating ourselves now. This is LP, vinyl days. And I would just be buying all the big LPs of the groups that were playing at the time, doing, listening. Whenever I was home and not in the editing room, I was listening. So right away we would capture this or that, and what all movies do is they put together a temp track. And the temp track was composed of two things: needle drops of these groups like Blondie, one way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one way. And Supertramp. And there was one by John Lennon for when Christy and Matt's character go into the graveyard. Everything is clear in our world. And then there are other sections which were not appropriate for quote-unquote needle drops of contemporary music, but needed kind of movie scoring. And so on a temp track that you're preparing to show the executives before you actually have a score, you got to kind of borrow and steal from other movie soundtracks. And the second scene when Christy and Matt are together, when she does lose her virginity, I had scored in a version of Bach, what's known as the Air on a G string, that very pastoral, evocative, elegiac piece, which everybody's heard. Then when our composer came on, Charlie Fox, when you bring on a composer, they see the temp track, so they know what you're kind of striving for. And it's a tall order to tell a composer, we have Johann Sebastian Bach, temped in here. Good luck. But I must say, he delivered.
Talk a lot about you.
That's a very low-key, evocative piano solo that he wrote in those scenes. And it's so delicate because if you hit it too hard, it crushes what the actors are doing. I looked at those scenes, but maybe it's best with no music. But he delivered a score which works, a very subtle, gentle piano thing that it could have been written in the 16th century or the 17th century at the time of Bach.